Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. I'll cut right to it. You murdered You owe the Dark Brotherhood a kill. I've come to collect. One of these poor sods has the conniving Khajiit. When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is the conniving Khajiit. Oh, no. Of course. I would, in the south, when question. I'll see you at home.
You have something to say? I'm wondering if my dragonfly misses me when I am gone. No. I will aid you if I can.
How much gold did we have when we left that last city? I'm trying to figure out where all of it went.
Speak to me. Of course. What do you want to know? My time as a bandit taught me very little. It was a means to an end. Sick people attract their own kind. The first time I went to the Bee and Barb, that Maven woman pinched my bottom. I am not just a piece of meat. I hate the way chickens look at me, like they know what I've done. One day I hope to learn how to fight underwater. I just can't seem to do it. When I am alone traveling the land, I often talk and sing to myself. I am good company. My fur bristles when a thunderstorm is on the way. If you want to get to know me better, we can always sit in an inn and have a chat. I like your voice almost as much as mine. If you need anything else, just ask.
Yes, the ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Safe
I've been looking for
travels,
you.
Landstrider.
Let's see here. Ah, there's a new lady in charge of the... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
The people here are ready to reclaim their city. I can feel it. All they need is a hero to lead them.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You have some nerve.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Stop, thief!
Somebody help!
Saving this town could be this. My legacy.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort. Might consider the others.
You want to talk? What would you have me do? I will aid you if I can. Fair enough. Moving out. What is on your mind? Go ahead, ask away. Okay, I will case the joint and keep my ears open for profitable information. Yes, my friend. What would you have me do? Yes. You want me to... Here? Fair enough. Everything okay? You know where I am. Do not forget about me, please. What is on your mind? Yes, I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay. Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway. Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see. These people are shady. I must admit I feel quite at home. Are you sure it is okay that I am here? No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment. Ask away. I'm picky about what I read, but I do enjoy a good book. My lockpicking is like my love life. A bit hit and miss, I'm afraid. I'm still learning, but occasionally I get lucky. It has been said I have the voice of a lark that is on fire and is being eaten by a mud crab. I have many thoughts, all of my own. Many are fleeting, though. Better catch them while you can. I love archery. I once shot a man's hat off at 60 paces. If he hadn't ducked, I would have got his head. After exploring many ruins here, I have become good at avoiding most traps. Poison, spikes, and fire do not agree with me. A witch once turned me into a dragonfly. I got better. I like the simple things in life. Sitting in a warm bar, the company of a beautiful woman, bashing a giant spider in the face. I can hack a foe's head from their shoulders with one blow. It is not boasting, it is just a fact. I like to have a full quiver. You can never have too many arrows. My parents used to read to me in bed. I used to pretend I was ill, so I could hear more tales of adventure. I still love a good story. If we ever find ourselves in the Bard's College, remind me to share some songs with you. Remember to take a seat, though. I like a focused audience. Fire away. My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood. My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check. Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family. I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again. Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness. My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories. I grew up in Riverhold, not far from Citadel. My brother and I headed for the Imperial City to find our fortune when we came of age. I found love, for a time at least. My brother found death. I will come to that soon. There is a little more to hear first. Well, now that I think about it, maybe it was not love. It was brief and, as it turned out, one-sided. Anyway, all that happened later. My mother and father are both gone. They died protecting a trading caravan a few years back. I guess I am an orphan again. That means a great deal. Thank you. I suppose they were a bit of an odd couple, being an Argonian and a Khajiit, but they adored each other, and us. Despite their previous profession, they were good people. My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin. A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing. It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not. We made more than enough from those who could pay anyway. All over Cyrodiil, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim. Those were happy times, traveling or working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good. I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him. Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed. Every day, my friend. Every day. His name was Fergus. I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing.
Feels a bit light. Weird.
Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know. I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness. I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung. I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy. I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together. Okay, talk to you later.
Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Pull up a seat. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Well, you steal anything worth talking about? Get the job done and get
Greetings.
back alive.
I guess I better stand up then.
Back with and with no strings attached. Not good. We could use the coin. When a client we send you sound like you can handle it? Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job. Well, you done or what? All right. But if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. Back with good news, I trust? If you want to get paid, keep your weapon sheathed.
We heading out? I've got...
Right. Let's trade. That's what you said, right? You wanted to trade?
Your wish is my command.
You should probably... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Now, if you'll excuse me. If you're looking... I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? What brings you to Balaman? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Fine jewelry here.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. Before